to Shelly's Homemade, guys. And guess what? I have a special treat for you today. We're going to be making some apple buffalo chicken thighs today. So, for this recipe, you're going to need some applesauce. Of course, some chicken thighs that I have in the back that I've washed and cleaned. I have some garlic powder, 2 sticks of butter, 2 eggs, some milk, hot sauce, and some Shelly's house seasoning, which is salt, pepper, seasonal, garlic, and onion powder. So for the sauce, you're going to need the 2 sticks of butter, some apple juice, hot sauce, and garlic powder. For the chicken, you're going to need some Shelly's house seasoning, some hot sauce, and milk, and the 2 eggs. And the reason that we're using the 2 eggs and the milk today is because I'm out of cornstarch and buttermilk. So I went to the market and completely skipped my mind and forgot to get those 2 things. So what we're going to do is substitute and still make it crispy with the 2 eggs and the milk. So let's make our sauce first, because our sauce is going to have to reduce and thicken. So we're going to move over to the stove, guys, and start on that sauce. I'll be right back. So we have our 2 sticks of butter in here already starting to melt. So we're gonna add a cup of apple juice, guys. Put that in there because we want this to reduce the sugars, and we want enough sauce to we want enough of the apple juice so we can taste it, and not just the hot sauce, guys, to make the buffalo sauce. So, you know, butter, garlic, and hot sauce makes buffalo sauce. So we got that in there, and we're gonna want this to reduce down. And we got our garlic. We're gonna add like 2 tablespoons of garlic. You can use fresh garlic if you want, but this will work. Garlic powder will do the trick. You don't need it, guys. Let's use that. All right. So we're gonna let this. We're gonna stir it up first. We're gonna give it a stir with my tiny whisk here, and just get it all mixed in. And we're gonna let it reduce down. It's gonna be so amazing. It's gonna have a crazy looking color, but it's going to be absolutely delicious. And we're going to let this reduce down, and by the time the chicken and everything is done, this will have thickened enough and reduced down. So now let's move over to start our chicken. So we're going to turn it on a simmer and on low. We're going to let it come up to a boil, and then we're going to knock the heat back to let it come to a simmer so it can I'm sorry, it's thunder and lightning, and my baby, she is just barking her lights up. Alright, so we're going to let this reduce down, and I'll be back. Okay, so we're back. So let's make some crispy fried chicken. So we're going to do everything in this container that the chicken came in. I washed the container out, and so we can just throw it all away. And let's clean up, guys. It's going to be quick and easy. And get the hot sauce on it. I found the shell. But I know y'all in there talking about, you know, you should have cracked it in a bowl, and yeah, no. My mom would say stuff to me like, if you found a shell in the eggs that she was cooking, in the eggs, scrambled eggs, and you got a shell in your mouth, she would say to me, well, the person who ate the most chicken eat the most shells. I'm not saying that to you guys. You can always crack it in there if you want to. That's fine. Alright, so I'm going to take this. I'm going to just mix it in, and then we're going to do our flour mixture. I like to season my flour, guys, and my chicken, because I like for my chicken to have flavor all the way through, from the chicken, from the rooter to the tutor, you know, in every bite. And this is going to make this so moist, so tender. These eggs and the milk and the hot sauce is going to give it an amazing flavor. So it's just going to drink up that egg. Don't worry, I'm going to clean my counter, wash it off. So I got my gloves on. That's what I wanted to do today. You can get your hand in here and mix it in if you like. Alright. So there, you have it. And it's going to make for a crispy, amazing. Make sure your grease is at 375. You don't want it at 450, 475 because it's going to burn the chicken as soon as it hits the pan. You want a 375, or, you know, you just want to make sure your grease is hot enough. You know, you don't want it to go too far. You don't want it to go too low. It's not hot enough, because if it's not hot enough, then you're going to be waiting on that chicken and it's going to do nothing but absorb all of that grease. You're going to have greasy chicken. Alright. Alright, so my chicken over here marinating. My grease is screaming hot at me. And I'm going to add some chicken bouillon to the flour. I'm going to add some Shelly's house seasoning. And my flour. It's going to be really seasoned. Now I know I usually add like a grill seasoning when I'm frying stuff up, but I'm telling you, the chicken bouillon is such a wonderful flavor to the flour. You can just smell it. And you don't have to use, when you use chicken bouillon, you don't have to use that much salt. So let's move over to the stove and fry up some chicken. Okay, so that's our chicken. I'm gonna flour that baby up. When y'all frying your chicken, just make sure you coat the whole thing. Like, just coat the whole thing. And I like to turn it skin side down first. Gotta get that good skin. There you go. And see how that, and always shake off that excess liquid. It is really thundering outside, guys. So I'm going to do 4 at a time. And I like to use the grill seasoning because it has paprika and some other spices and stuff in there. There it is. Alright. So I'm going to come back when the chicken is all fried up. Okay, so here we have our beautiful fried chicken, guys. So now we're just gonna, you know what? Let me mix. Mix it up. And then we're just gonna pour the sauce right over top, just like this hot piping sauce. And I made a lot. To get on there. So there you have it. Shelly's apple buffalo chicken. I'm not gonna taste it. I'll taste the sauce for you guys. I'm not gonna taste the chicken because again it is piping hot. And I don't want to burn myself. And I'm gonna let it cool down. So let me taste sauce. Oh, it's so delicious. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Make this and just make it. You know, hit me up on my social media. Try it this way, guys. Alright, guys. I'll see y'all guys in the next video. And y'all have a wonderful day.